13 love, 13 laws, 13 wisdom, 13 respect. This is your Creation 13. Today we'll be discussing a video I made quite a long time ago, talking about the three earths. And basically what it is that from what Christ showed me is that there's three earths. Two are separating this way, and then you got the middle one that keeps going. And that middle one is the narrow path. It's the balanced state and it's the real earth. And then you got two that are branching out, which one is another matrix that is of a lower realm and it gets you trapped in. And then the other one is your desires. So basically you're in a realm of desires of the heart. And they're all very interesting, they really are, right? Because if you think about the desires of the heart, right, you know, there's a lot of things that happen in that realm. Manifestations and just different kind of things. And then the realm of negativity in a matrix structure is going to be the chaos, right? The realm of chaos. And as long as you've healed yourself and you're continuously healing the shadow self, you won't be on this earth. But this is the earth that's very interesting. And to really master the world of desires, you got to realize it is a realm of desires, right? So then you get back on track on the balanced earth. And really, like myself, you know, I'm really learning and have been learning about the realm of desires, right? The realm of manifestation that a lot of people talk about. What is manifestation? What's instant manifestation? What's involved in that process? And what deities are involved within that process? This is something that I've been researching a lot about, this realm of desires and deities. What happens if you work with these deities, right? I've been talking about this a lot, and it's very important to understand the why, right? Because Christ is my rock foundation. Christ is the main deity because Christ is about love, compassion, integrity, maturity, family values, honor. There's so many different elements that Christ, the deity, teaches you, right? And it's important to maintain that in your life. But there's other deities that have different skill sets as well. So it's just learning about those balances. So Christ has really been showing me the realm of desires. And as these worlds continuously split, because they're splitting, and the world of desires and the world of chaos, they're really getting out there. So you don't really have a lot of time left to get on that real earth. And this real earth is a master level where you've mastered both. And you're like, oh, matrix, matrix. Holographic, holographic, right? The world of chaos is holographic. The world of desires is holographic. So merging into that balanced earth is going to be the key to mastering both and continue to ascend. And that is a very interesting way of looking at things, right? Because you don't want to follow the ways of the world because it will deceive you, right? You want to transform yourself by renewing your mind, the words of Christ. And it's so very interesting because you really have to start doing your homework on your reality every day. How deep are you going to go into your reality, right? Because that's what I do. That is the main goal, and that's always that's what motivates me every day is what can I do differently? Learning about the reality, learning about the realm of desires, conquering the shadow realm. And that's definitely a video I need to make again. I talked about it previously about dealing with the realm of shadows. Oof, and man, it is a trip. But in doing so, you learn about the realm of chaos, and you just see so many people trapped in it, right? There's so many videos of Christians saying, I've been to hell, I've seen actors in hell, I've seen people in hell, right? You have to question why are you having these experiences, because you're still dealing with deities. When you're in your waking state and when you're in your sleeping state, you're still dealing with deities, right? There's a deity called hypnosis, and there's a deity, the Sandman, right? The deity of sleep that is the guardian of dreams. And it plays very interesting realms, right? You got the deity of illusions, and they all play a part, right? They all play a part in this play to keep you trapped, right? We're really, when we're sleeping, our body is vulnerable to these deities, right? The good ones and the bad ones. But we have to realize and observe what's going on. If we're having dreams of people going to hell, let's look at our life and see why. What is being portrayed there? Who was there? What is their role? What do they portray themselves? Is that actor a liar, right? A manipulator, right? It's looking at the role they play. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the whole thing about religion, and even the Christianity and things like that, is that it's bringing you into the realm of, it's supposed to bring you into the realm of love and healing and honor and learning more about the spirits and deities, right? But the leaders and teachers don't teach you about those elements of deities. Oh no, that's not true, right? But it is, because that's where the root words come in. And whether you call them God, which I'll make a video on because it's quite interesting. I made it before. But the root word God is such an early word, right? That it was like, I want to say like 500 years old, maybe even younger than that, right? But they're deities at the end of the day. And we're dealing with deities that help us and also trap us as well. So learning about those things, right, we're still in the realm of chaos and the realm of desires. And you can really see that with a lot of people who are Christian, the mainstream ones, right, that constantly want to have you talk to demons, and that it's just a realm of demons and that you're possessed by demons, things of that nature. And you got to realize on how deities work, because deities will present themselves when you give them attention. Let me say that again. Deities reveal themselves when you give them attention. So if you're a leader or a pastor that is consistently promoting, let's get the demons out of you, you're going to experience that. Where's the healing? Where's the higher deities, right? The perceived angels, right? Those are the ones you want to encounter as the healing process. You got to heal the shadow. Don't get me wrong on that. You still have to heal that shadow. But it's understanding what that shadow is, understanding it's always lurking in the shadows, right? Because when they say you're saved and your generational curse has been healed, it doesn't happen overnight. That is the deception part. That's the manipulation part of things. And that's why it's so important to find out which earth you're on. Realm of chaos, realm of desires, and ultimately merging into the real earth, the balanced state, the mastery state at the end of the day. Right? And there are so many factors involved. So ultimately, to make this video short, look at your life. Is it a realm of chaos? Again, talking about religion, and it's always about the demons and casting out demons and invoking demons, right? I taught my daughter this, is that when you deal with spirits, do not engage with them, but learn what they're trying to say, right? Don't encourage them, but learn what's going on. And if they're a real low, you just say, nope, be gone. Get out of my face. Don't need you no more. And it's identifying these spirits, right? And then you know the good ones. Be like, hey, Christ is guiding me and protecting me, things like that, right? The personal encounter. It's not a belief. It's involving a personal relationship with the deity, right? These terms are very, very simple, but for some odd reason, these terms really trigger people because they're so used to a guidebook with certain words that ultimately mean the same for the most part, but there's so much involved in it. For those who want to learn and who want to train and who learn about patience, things of that nature, this stuff's for you. But if you're impatient, you only want to hear what other people say, you allow people to manipulate you and persuade you into, hey, this is how it is, then that's going to be that realm you live in, right? My job at the end of the day is just to help you further engage in research, further engage in a relationship. If Christ is your chosen deity, further engaging in that and learning from Christ's teachings, right? Because Christ's teachings is so different compared to everybody else's in the Bible, right? When Christ passed away, the teachings changed because Christ was not there to speak up, right? So his name got tarnished and turned it to the very thing that he told you not to follow and listen to, right? And it's just paying attention to these little details, right? And paying attention to what Christ was telling you of how important you are. Everything is within you and not outside of you, right? Everything is in you. The realm of chaos, the realm of desires. They live within you, and you choose the realm of duality. And then you got to find the balance and go on this middle earth, the world of mastery, which is what I've been training on. And like I said, I'm on the realm of desires right now. And I can see why people get so trapped in it, because it's a lot of things that you enjoy, right? Whether going out in nature or playing video games or reading books, or I like reading comics. There's just a lot of things that can trap you in the realm of desires. So it's learning it's a matrix, which I always have to tell myself that this is a realm of matrix, a realm of desires, and how to ascend back onto that earth, right? It's finding the balance within it all. So at the end of the day, I could keep talking about it. But yeah, so I figured I'd share that. I really want to make a presentation about the 3 earths because I think it does help a lot of people seeing something to go by with words and pictures. But I just wanted to share that because that is so important to realize where you're at. If you're in a realm of chaos, realm of desires, and merging that ultimate goal of mastery. But man, you really have to master the realm of shadows first to even realize about the realm of desires, right? The fifth dimension is what some people call it, instant manifestation. Blows your mind, but you can learn. And that's why it's important to have that relationship with the deity that guides you and protects you and gives you tips and feedback and things like that to help you ascend in your process, right? So yeah, so I could talk forever. So hopefully this helps you. Love yourself. Keep shining bright. I'll talk to y'all later.